Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a lifelong dream of mine of becoming a game dev in the Game Dev Tycoon. We're going to start our company and call it the Luxter Studios. And there's, of course, going to be me, Lucas, and I am male. I'm going to pick out our character properly now, because that's always what you need to do. Now let's get on to making our first game. I can't choose which topic, which genre I should pick, so let's just go with technology. Let's do a nice simulation game, you know, like the game of life. Of course, it's going to be on the PC, because we are part of the PC Master Race. I'm gonna call it Bugs. Get some 2D graphics in there. Get those points. As you can see, I already have some tooltips for the sliders. No story needed in this, you know, it's a simulation game. Kind of like Goat Sim, except like a really, really dumb, shitty version of Goat Sim. Go through more sliders. This game is basically just being able to tell exactly where to put the slider, which I imagine exactly what game dev is like. It is a bit of an old game, but you know, I still like it. It's still good, even in 2025. Okay, we're getting some levels for completing our first game. Okay, let's keep going. We got to see what the reviews say now. We're just waiting for the reviews to come in. Oh, game reviews. Oh, 8. Another 8. 7. Let's finish off with a 9. Oh yeah. That's some pretty decent game reviews, especially like this early on. So our first game was a decent success, and hopefully we'll get a nice chunk of cash from it. Dinky King. Yeah, this game has a bunch of like knockoff titles for games that came in real life, and there is actual achievements that you get if you name your games the actual games that people have released in real life, like Metroidvania. Or Metroid, rather. I never really played Metroid, so I just didn't remember the name properly. Oh. And that's gonna be like the NES or something akin to that. Okay, so we did a report. Technology and simulation is a great combination. Yeah, we already knew that because we live in the real world. Like this right here in the game is like 30 years ago or 40 years ago. So we're going to use our future knowledge to conquer the video game space. Or at least try to. I am getting confused here for a second. I think there's a glitch in the game. We're going to do a space strategy game now. Or a second game. Star Colonizer. Oh, I can feel the ancestors of Britain being like, conquer those savages! Although that's, you know, politically incorrect today. It wasn't back then! How easily 40 years changes the world. We're getting more points. We're getting more, you know, dough. We're spending more cash, because to make these games you gotta spend cash, even if you are just a solo dev. Alright, let's finish our second game. And quick tip, if you just start clicking your mouse in this game, it'll speed up the time it takes to get to these like level up screens. So like the level up screens are a bit annoying. Let's see what the reviews are. Oh, 8 for the first one. 7 for the second one, that's okay. Let's see a 10. Oh, another 8. And a 7. Mediocre results. Not as good as our first game, but you know, what can you do? The market, she is a very very annoying mistress. Okay, the TES is out, or is it in? I just skipped past that very quick. The game report, Ben's strategy, great combination. You know, I was thinking about making like an entire like StarCraft series, but you can't really do that. So I'm gonna do Command and Conquer instead. Yeah, there's a lot of waiting in this game. I've come to realize it is a pretty casual game, but like when you start getting into, oh, we're going into the red and we're trying to develop a new game to be a smash hit, that's when it starts to get intense, because you'll be like trying to do all this game design stuff, like a space strategy game, and then you'll just like bankrupt yourself, or you'll be like next to bankruptcy. I was gonna like do like a Black Mesa game, but then I realized, why don't you call it Taiga instead? We're going with geographical biomes. Yeah, incredible. You know, amazing action in this game. Amazing, truly. 7 minutes into a 37-minute video. This is pretty much just me commentating on how shit I was at the game. See, this is how dumb I am. I'm like, oh, if I make the slider slightly smaller, I'm sure that it will make my game slightly better. But, newsflash, it doesn't. It just makes it worse. Oh, I leveled up in gameplay design. That's good. I wonder if I should have just started with a with a text-based game, because I mean, look at these terrible reviews. They're all 5s and 6s. Like, what am I doing wrong here? Okay, another game report. Artificial intelligence seems to be quite important for this type of game. We have some additional inputs. I think this is where I start to like build an RPG or a fighting game. Yeah, I made an action game. Killer Private. God, these names that I'm coming. Private Killer. That took so much brain power to come up with that. Private Killer. Well, realistically speaking, in an action game, it is all about the gameplay. So I don't understand what happened for this game to just completely like demolish me. I'm pretty sure I get like bad reviews for this. Or is it good reviews? I don't even remember. As you can tell, I am narrating this after I've played it because I couldn't get my microphone to work without massive amounts of background noise from my PC. This is so weird, like watching it back, looking at all of my like massive mistakes and issues that I've done. And I'm only 10 minutes in, man. As you can tell, I'm not getting a lot of points from what I do in the game, which I don't really understand. Like, did I go into hard mode? This is by far the worst review that we get in the entire playthrough, I think. Yeah, as you can see, I'm frantically moving my mouse because I'm so distraught over it. It's like, you made a shit game. Like, I wish the game had an option or a mod where every time you get bad reviews, a guy just comes in and says, go back to being a plumber, you made a shit game. You're not good at this. Other people are better than you. You know, it would add like a level of depth to the game. We also unlocked contracts, which is pretty good. Engine reminder. Oh yeah, we need to build an engine so that we can make better games. It does help, somewhat. I'm just going through all these tooltips. I don't really care about the tooltips. You know, I've played this game multiple times. I've never done this bad in this game. It kind of just cursed me, man. It was a cursed game. Yeah, just a longish period of like going through the motions of the game. And just going through all the I can't, like, there's way too many tooltips in this. It's too fast paced, man. Like, oh, this is me building an engine. Yeah, I have 3 things to put into an engine. One of which I don't think I use that much, which is the linear store. I just put it into every single game just to add an extra like 10k to the production cost. Oh, it's the Sega rip-off console. Alright, the engine is complete. Time for the big leagues, boys. We gotta do a tech game. It's a simulation game. You know, back to bugs. Beta bugs. Yeah, that's what I called it. That is a really great deal, to be honest, for a sequel. Not that you can actually make sequels yet, because that's an actual research. You only get to making sequels much, much later. Got 2D graphics V2, yeah, come on, let's go. Yeah, when I was thinking of like the Bugs game, I was thinking, you know, maybe it could be like a Game of Life type game, which was pretty popular back in the day, which is basically just like certain pixels on the screen, if they're alive, then they react in a certain way. If they're dead, then they react in a different way. I was thinking a little bit more advanced than that, you know. You know, this guy needs to, you know, go back to his day job at IBM, building databases. Everyone's always going to need a good database. Always going to need database developers. I mean, even if it's just the guy that presses the button for the AI, you know. Oh, watching this just makes me itchy because I don't think by this point I remembered that I can just click my mouse to make the level up screen go faster. Because I get so annoyed by the level up screen because it's not like level 15 by now. I'm like, I don't know, half an hour into the game and it's not level 15. Oh, right, more mediocre reviews. At least it's better than the worst. Oh, we got a 9. I swear to God that there's like a randomness function to the level, to the reviews rather. Okay. That console has been released. I never had any of these older consoles. I wasn't alive at the time. You know, it's like I keep watching those like nostalgia shorts about like people going to buy their first PlayStation 2 in the 2000s. And I'm like, oh my god, it feels so like amazing, but I was like 1 or something, or not even. Like I don't know how old I was. I was very, very young at the time. You know, it's like it's good nostalgia stuff, but it doesn't really help me that much. I can't relate. I relate more to like whenever there's clips of the I think it's the like Modern Warfare 3 game release, even though I never played that game because I wasn't that into like shooters at the time. Come on, guys, let's go. Oh, we can pick demographics now. What's he gonna pick? Strategy. Action. Strategy. Yeah, strategy. This is where the future knowledge comes in handy. So if you actually know a lot about video games, then you can pick the right console for the right game at the right time, and then it is like a smash hit. But of course, I don't really remember the early days of video games that well because I wasn't a part of it. Oh, a Great War Commander. Yeah, it's a World War II military strategy game. You know, I wonder if anyone's actually made a World War II RTS. They must have. You know, in all the years that RTSs have existed, they must have created World War II RTS. Oh, I can make casual games. We aren't that kind of company, so we won't be doing that. We'll research it, but we won't be doing that. Okay. Let's move my microphone a bit. Again, so much brain power is going into me, like, fucking up the design for these games, man. I mean, an RTS doesn't really need that much, like, decent sound, does it? It just needs, like, good gameplay and a decent engine for the AI. Yeah, there's all sorts of, like, little tidbits where you get interviewed or you get to go to, like, E3, which doesn't exist anymore. That's kind of sad that E3 doesn't exist anymore. Although I guess it may have become like EGX or something like that. But anyway, you know, there's massive nostalgia for this game. This game came out in a different era, in a better time. You know, we're getting some good reviews now. You know, we got a 9 there. It's pretty damn good. Okay, let's generate another game report. Let's see how well we did it with this game. Because seemingly it's better than most of them. I mean, there are players of this game that absolutely min-max the hell out of it and they get like 10 out of 10 scores on all of their games. Which I would like to be one of those players, but I also don't want to spend that much time playing this game. There are other games to play, like Palworld. which it does actually take a very, very long time to play. Because you gotta level up, you gotta catch the pals, you gotta fight the gym leaders, pretty much like the dungeon bosses or whatever, and you gotta build a massive castle. And you gotta make sure that the castle isn't made out of wood, or else you'll burn it down with like a misclick. That actually happened to me. It was so sad. I built a giant, like, massive kind of mansion all out of wood, and it took me so long because I was underleveled, and then it burnt down. Like, I think one pal just, I think the giant elephant thing just started like rushing for my house. Oh, okay, back to your regularly scheduled. Is spending 50,000 for a Nintendo license. Player 35. Yeah. Sports games, man. That's where the money's at. Shitty sports games that are pretty much just the best. Like the same thing, just much closer. It's kind of like a Farming Simulator. Farming Simulator is the same exact game with extra steps and extra features every single year. They could just wait a couple of years. They could just wait 5 years and then bring out like an amazing farming simulator, and then wait another 5 years, and then they can bring out like full dive farming simulator where you're farming in a virtual world. I love getting those points in this game. You know, the little like blobs that emerge from my head. The blobs are what we do this for. Alright, let's keep going. You know, I'm using a new editing software that's free because I didn't want to pay for Adobe anymore. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to like put my voiceover in here using OBS to record it. All reviews are decent, not as good as I'd like. They are decent. You know, I feel like my character in the game is like just so melancholic that he hasn't had a smash hit yet. Oh, that's me like messing up for a second. Trying to like see how long I've been recording. I'm gonna keep that in there. You know, I'm taking an extendedly long period of time to, you know, read this right now. Why? I was probably getting a drink. Sold 50k. Nice. God, it's telling me about like if you have 1 million in cash you can move out, when I don't have 1 million in cash yet. I don't like that. You know, you should only tell a person that they can buy something when they have the money to buy it. Now that's a great way to stay out of debt, kids. You should also tell that person, live under your means, because you're a game developer that makes like mediocre games. Okay, we're finally doing it. Or are we like, oh, am I gonna go for dungeon? Yeah, I'm going for dungeon. Again, we are not a casual game company. The filthy casuals can go jump off a cliff. And I have to preface this. There is casuals, there is mobile players, and there is regular gamers. The mobile players are more extreme than the regular gamers. They're about as extreme as speedrunners, because they have to grind their games so intensely to make any progress. because there's always going to be some whale, some rich kid in China who's just going to spend like 100,000 on the game, and just like kill everyone with like his pay-to-win loot. Okay, I think this is the point where I'm trying to figure out how to hire an employee. Oh, I have to train myself in management. Great. At least the training goes pretty quickly. And then I need to like pick what kind of person I'm trying to get. So I want a tech guy, because I was thinking, like in real life, I'm shit at coding. I need to learn how to code better, so I need a guy who knows how to code. As you can see, I pick for like the guy that's actually decent, like, because I was tempted by the, you know, only code, the pure like former IBM employee, but you know, you need a bit of design training to be a game dev. Let's see, another tech game, another simulation game. Oh, is this where I go for like theta bugs? Yes, Theta Bugs, the third Bugs game. I don't remember if this like saves me or not, so just keep that in mind, guys. Oh yeah, World War II Commander. Oh, it's gonna be a bloody game. It's gonna be an RTS with like shit tons of blood, and like your allies and your enemies explode into massive piles of, you know, thousands of liters of blood. You know, the impossible amounts. It's gonna be the Mortal Kombat of RTSs. You use a new game engine that I made. I am skipping a lot of this gameplay because it's very mundane. Alright, yeah, don't need no story. Gameplay and engine, man. That's what you need in an RTS. I mean, technically stuff like Command & Conquer does have a story, but this game has its limitations. It was quite fun when it came out, but in retrospective there are free games that are way more fun than this. Oh, it's the PlayStation. Wait, no. Is it? Yeah, it's the journalists around the world are baffled as only one day. Oh yeah, no, this is the rise of PlayStation. Yeah, this is gonna be good, guys. It's gonna be real good. Again, why do you need sound for an RTS? I think like world building and graphics would be way more important. Because you need to see the enemies' heads get blown off, and you need to actually be able to play the game by, you know, building units and stuff. I never go for corporate espionage. It's not a good look. Oh, I got a achievement first off. Yeah, I don't achievement hunt in games, really. The only game that I like tried to achievement hunt even a little bit was probably Undermine. Is this me just being like scared? Yeah, this was me just being scared. Oh, but we're getting decent reviews. We got, you know, we could have had all 8s, man. I have actually gotten all 10s once. I do have that achievement, I think. Again, haven't played this game in a very long time. Okay. Oh, we just hired a design dev. We need a design gal to help us out. You know, she's our only hope. Please, please God, save this company from my incompetence. It's like I wonder if every single like CEO of a struggling company is just like praying on his knees in his little shrine. Is like, please God, save this company from my incompetence. Okay, I'm going with another game with the help of our new employee, Mid-Life. Wait, hold on. Am I making a zombie game? Oh my god. Like, what am I doing, man? Oh, there's no like tooltip for the gameplay. So like, I'm probably gonna, you know, get crashing. Oh, we're about to go into debt as well. Look, we only have 37,000. That new employee was very expensive. There's like a disclaimer about contract work, but I think we fail our first contract by like a millisecond difference. Well, this is all good. Midlife zombie action game. I think I was trying to make like Dead Rising. Like an early version of Dead Rising. Yeah, you gotta accept the limitations of the hardware and software at the time, man. What, like, in a zombie game, wouldn't world design be, like, important so that you can, like, use the world against the zombies? I would think that would be very important. Yeah. Game reviews, come on. Oh, good 7. Another good 7. Another good 7. And an 8. You know, it's always the last one that ruins it. You know, yeah, I want like all of one number. Except for like all like 3s or 2s or 1s, you know, that would be terrible. It's like, imagine if I made the E.T. game. Wow, the company would just crash into, you know, non-existence. And that game did actually save us. We were in debt, I think, or just about. Okay, come on. Come on, let's keep going. Old news, Super TES. We're gonna develop a new game for the Super TES. We have 200,000 in the bank. Come on, man. What's it gonna be? Oh, I'm just checking, like, what was the previous game we did? Because, so, as it turns out, you can't make the same type of game, like, 2 games in a row, because that will, like, automatically make the reviews worse, because you've already released the same type of game. Which makes no sense for all the people that do, like, FIFA 2014 and then FIFA 2025. Or, like, FIFA 2014, then FIFA 2015, then FIFA 2016. It's just the same game, year after year after year. And it's like, there's no difference. And they don't make, like, a different game in between. So it's like, that's a little bit unrealistic. Maybe it's realistic for an indie dev, but, like, we have $1 million office by now. So why wouldn't that work? And, like, the reason why I'm not doing medium-sized games right now is because the tooltip told me it's best not to do medium-sized games until you have a fan base of at least, you know, 100,000, and we only have 9,500 fans. So how does that make any sense? Were we just shit all along? You need artificial intelligence for this. Oh, come on, man. I think that's where I failed. I was making a sports casual game. Oh, God. Remember when I said we don't make casual games? Well, this is the last nail in the coffin. People. This is what bankrupts us. Because we chose to make a casual game. I've spent so much time, I am so stressed out. Like, I wasn't one playing the game, but like, clearly my character in the game is really, really stressed out. I mean, he has a mortgage and he's 50k in debt. Alright, complete it, come on, come on. Complete the game, let's get some reviews, let's get some of that money, some of that dough. Alright, review. Oh, shit review. Shit review. Ah, we're done for. We're done for, people. We're done for. Come on. We gotta make a new game. We gotta generate a report. Just a reminder that we require you to, like, pay off your debts. Oh, yeah, we got some money and we survived. By the skin of our teeth. Come on, make a new game. Make a new game, goddammit. Military strategy. We gotta go with golden oldie, man. Gotta go with something we know that works. I think this is the way like all these companies work now. You know, we gotta go with the algorithm, man. It's our only way to survive. 3D graphics version 2. Let's go. Okay. Oh, you know, if no one's noticed, I am slowly going. Oh, game over. Yeah, we went bankrupt, folks. We're 200,000 in debt. We went bankrupt.